So specifically, I'm looking at cellulose hydrolysis. So cellulose is the largest component of solid waste. It's about 30 to 50% depending on the landfill. So that's in things like food waste and clothing. So there are a lot of sources of cellulose in a landfill. So we're starting to see landfills that are at these higher temperatures. So we're looking at cellulose hydrolysis at higher temperatures because it's not really going to occur at lower temperatures. For example, you can see here we have at 37 degrees Celsius, no cellulose is being hydrolyzed, and the cellulose hydrolysis reaction is exothermic. So we were wondering at what temperatures and what conditions, what pH, what pressures this reaction is occurring that could potentially contribute to heat accumulation within landfills. So it's important because we're seeing all of these elevated temperatures in a landfill and biological reactions cut off at a certain point. So it's like, why are temperatures continuing to increase? Why is heat continuing to accumulate? So this is one potential reaction that could influence heat accumulation in landfills, as well as other things such as like ash carbonation, hydration, or aluminum disposal in a landfill. I was actually an intern at the Environmental Research and Education Foundation starting my sophomore year in college, and I was just really interested in solid waste. I think it just gets in your blood. It's a very small industry and you get very hooked on it, and so I worked with EREF on leachate projects, on the history of recycling, looking at PFAS, so a lot of very research-based topics, and I really liked sort of doing research-based work, and through EREF I was able to meet all these people in the field, and Dr. Barlaz has a solid waste course that when I took it I was like, oh, I know all this stuff from working at EREF because EREF just gave me a background in all of this information, and so that kind of led me down the solid waste path. And knowing that this is a very important topic that we don't necessarily have solutions or answers to really drew me towards this path of looking at ETLFs.